Officials have evidence Iran shipping heavy arms to Taliban terrorists inside of Afghanistan. Let's now ABC News Chief Investigative Correspondent Brian Ross. So what do we know?
Well, Bill, 2 convoys from Iran were tracked by U.S. and NATO forces crossing the border from Iran into Afghanistan. These were 2 convoys on April 3rd and May 11th. These 2 convoys were intercepted. In one case, there was a gunfight, and they captured one of the trucks. One of them was blown up. In the second case, they captured 5 people driving the trucks. In both cases, ammunition, mortars, rocket-propelled grenade launchers, as well as C4, the very lethal explosive material that was shipped in. And on top of that, they have discovered some of these very deadly roadside bombs of the same kind seen in Iraq, now showing up in Afghanistan, both provided by Iran because they found the same markings on both. According to the intelligence analysis we saw, they were identical. And one interesting footnote, some of those explosives that were seen in Iraq initially had fake U.S. markings, misdirection. The same fake U.S. markings were found on the material in Afghanistan.
Now, the factors investigated the Iraq situation, and we know beyond any doubt that for years, arms have been going from Iran into Iraq, mostly bombs and bomb-making equipment. Why isn't the U.S. government holding a massive press conference saying this country, Iran, is killing our people?
Well, I think the U.S. has been fairly definitive about the weapons going into Iraq.
Have you seen a press conference?
Not a major press conference.
Have you seen the defense secretary say anything about this? Have you seen any of the generals, Petraeus, say anything about it?
Good point. And in Afghanistan this week, Secretary of Defense Gates stopped short of blaming Iran. He said, we know it's coming from Iran, but they did not blame the Iranian government.
It's absurd.
People I talked to said that is absurd.
It's like, okay, we're not going to blame the Iranian government for trucks rolling across Iran into Afghanistan. It's absurd. Why are they doing that?
Well, there must be a diplomatic reason of some sort behind the scenes, and we're told that's what's going on. What we do know is that everyone we've talked to says this comes from the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, the Quds Force, under the control of the Ayatollah. And they sort of see Iran as 2 separate aspects of their government. It's the same government, exactly.
Yeah, we have to hold the government of Iran responsible for what they're doing. You see, I'm a little disappointed in the Bush administration here, because if you don't get the truth out to the American people that we have an enemy in Iran, and obviously we have an enemy in Iran, clearly, all right, that's killing our soldiers, then how are the American people going to make responsible voting decisions about how to deal with this problem in the future? So it looks like they're playing politics with the lives of the American military.
Well, the people in the field, they think they know the truth, that this is they're very angry and disturbed that in London and Washington, the decision has been made for some reason not to point the finger directly at the Iranian government.
I just, it just bothers me, because we've known for years that if Iran would stop this, then we could probably work something out in Iraq, and Afghanistan would be a lot easier to handle.